Welcome back to Tucked In Tuesday, your weekly bedtime story. This week is The Name of the Tree is Bojabi by Pete Grobler. Long ago, across the plains of Africa, a dry wind blew. No rain fell. The grass shriveled, the trees died. The earth was as a dry piece of old leather. Elephant, giraffe, zebra, monkey, and tortoise all went hungry. They trudged across the parched earth, looking for a smidgen to eat. Then, in the distance, they saw a tree. What a marvelous-looking tree it was! Tall and covered in fruit. Red, ripe fruit, smelling of the sweetest mango, fat like a lemon, juicy as a pomegranate. But was wrapped tightly around the trunk of the sweet mango melon pomegranate tree was the largest python they had ever seen. His coils held the branches up so high that not even the tallest giraffe could reach the fruit. "Leave this to me," said Elephant. "I'm not in the least bit scared of a python. He could never swallow me." Elephant stepped forward. "Excuse me, Python, we're very hungry. Would you please uncoil so we can reach the fruit?" "Not until you've told me the name of the tree." "That's absurd," said Elephant. "We don't know the name." Tiny Tortoise spoke up. "My great-great-grandmother told me about this tree. Only the king of the jungle knows its name, but he lives far away." "I'll run faster than all of you," said Zebra. "I'll go and ask the king of the jungle." So Zebra shot off across the hot, dry earth and ran until he finally came to a cool shelter where the king was lying in the shade with his mane beautifully fluffed out and his tail neatly curled. "Great king," said Zebra, "we're hungry. We found a sweet mango and melon pomegranate tree. But Python won't let us eat the fruit until we say the name of the tree." Lion opened one eye. He didn't like being disturbed when he was snoozing. "A mango, melon, pomegranate tree. The name of the tree is Bojabi." Then he sighed heavily and went back to sleep. Shh. So Zebra put his head down and charged back. How grateful all the animals would be when he told them. He was so busy thinking about this that when he got to the base of the tree, he tripped over a root and fell. "What is the name of the tree?" the animals called out. The name of the tree is... Zebra shook his head and tried to remember. The name of the tree is Bongani? But of course he was wrong, and Python wouldn't budge. So now the animals were weak with hunger. "Someone else will have to ask the king." "Let me go," chattered Monkey. "I'm brighter than Zebra. I'll remember the name." So Monkey scampered across the hot earth and swung through the drying trees, tittering and chattering, until he came to where the king was lying in the shade with his mane beautifully fluffed out and his tail neatly curled. "Great king," said Monkey. Lion lifted his head and roared. "What now?" "We're hungry. We found a sweet mango, melon, pomegranate tree, but Python won't let us eat the fruit until..." "I've already told Zebra. Now I'm telling you, but don't ask again. The name of the tree is Bojabi." Monkey scampered away, tittering and chattering. "Clever monkey, clever me! Cleverest monkey in the whole country!" He was so busy tittering and chattering that when he got to the base of the tree, he suddenly stopped. "What's the name of the tree?" the animals groaned. "The name of the tree is..." Monkey shook his head as he tried to remember. The name of the tree is Manjani? But of course he was wrong, and Python wouldn't budge. Elephant pushed himself forward. I'll go. Elephants never forget. So he plodded over the hot, dry earth. The king was wide awake by now. His mane was ruffled and his tail was twitching. Great king, said Elephant, we're hungry. We found... I know! Do you want to know the name of the tree? I told Zebra, I've told Monkey, and I'll tell you. But I'm not telling anyone else. The name of the tree is Bojabi, so don't forget it. Elephant flapped his ears and stomped some dust. I never forget anything, he said in a huff. And all the way back he flapped and stumped. Ha! Me forget? What does a lion know? I can remember all the rivers in Africa, all the stars in the sky, all the insects on this earth. Elephant was so busy remembering all the rivers, stars and insects that when he got back he suddenly stopped. What's the name of the tree? The animals whispered hoarsely. The name of the tree is... Elephant shook his head. The name of the tree is Umfani? But of course he was wrong, and Python wouldn't budge. Tiny Tortoise spoke up. Let me go. You're too tiny and slow. But I know how to remember. My great-great-grandmother taught me. So Tiny Tortoise crept over the hot, dry earth, one slow footstep at a time. When he eventually reached the king, he found him pacing up and down with his mane standing out an angry tuft and his tail snapping through the air. The lion took one look at Tortoise and roared. I know what you've come for. I've told Zebra, I've told Monkey, I've told Elephant. Now I won't tell you the name of the tree is Bojabi. Tiny Tortoise slunk off without saying a word. Bojabi, he whispers to himself. Bojabi for you, Bojabi for me. What'll bring the fruit of the tree? Bojabi, Bojabi, Bojabi. All the way back he sang his song, and because Tortoise walked so carefully and slowly, he didn't stumble or bump into things, nor did he forget. Bojabi for you, Bojabi for me, but what'll bring down the fruit of the tree? Bojabi, Bojabi, Bojabi. The moment Python heard the words, he uncoiled and slithered off. The branches of the tree bent low. The animals reached up and tasted the red, ripe fruit that smelt of the sweetest mango, fat like a lemon, juicy like a pomegranate. This was better than any fruit in the whole world. They ate and ate. Then the animals lifted Tiny Tortoise high and circled the tree and sang, Bojabi for you, Bojabi for me. We know the name of the magical tree. Bojabi, Bojabi, Bojabi. We will never forget. Bojabi, Bojabi, Bojabi. Do you now know the name of this magical tree? The end. Sleep tight and don't let the bugs bite.